morning, evening, afternoon, middle of the night, whenever you're watching this video. This is the Thursday, March 19th video for area of non-right triangles. Typically for a right triangle, you would just use A equals 1/2 base times height, but we're doing non-right triangles, so we can't use that formula. So bye-bye, easy third grade formula. So here are all the area formulas, and there's really just two. These formulas are the same formula. They just take into consideration which angle you're given. So you need two sides and an angle. So these are actually side angle side triangles. So I'll be referring to those later. Oops. I'll be referring to those later. And this is a side-side-side triangle formula. So there's really just two different types of triangles that we can do here. We've got a side angle side and a side-side-side. So this is probably where you want to pause the video for a moment, copy this stuff down, and get back with me here in just a minute. Okay, welcome back. I hope you have a calculator ready because these first two examples are going to go by pretty fast. The first two examples are given two sides and an angle. That's the side angle side version that I was talking about. And if you look at the information that's given to you, you have angle C, and you have little side A and little side B. And so conveniently, that is this formula right here. And it's literally a plug and chug problem. So that's all I've done. I have grabbed the calculator. I have plugged the information into it. Let's grab an arrow here. We will make it a nice green color. Put an arrow on the end. And we have this 90. And it's backwards. It goes there. This 52 is here. And the 102 is right there. So literally, you just put that in the calculator. And we get 2288.9. So that's our first answer. That's our first problem. It's literally a plug and chug. Key points here. Let's make sure we use the sine function. Try not to use cosine here. And as usual, make sure your calculator is in the proper mode. Since we are dealing with a degree, we want to make sure our mode is in degree. Problem number one, done. Okay, let's move to problem number two. It is equally as simple. It is also a side angle side problem. The difference, this time we have angle B. So that just changes our formula a little bit. You'll notice we have, excuse me, I promise I don't have corona. 103 as a side length, 58 as a side length. Those are your two little sides here. And you got angle B, which is angle B. So once again, this is a plug and chug. Boom. Let's get back to our arrow. 103, 58, and I don't really want to cross that, but I will, I guess. The 74 degrees and 30 minutes is right there. If you don't remember where degrees and minutes are, that would be your second. Well, let's see. I don't. Okay, let me go to my graphing calculator real quick. That is second apps. Second apps will give you the angle menu. My TI-36X Pro doesn't have that. So again, once this is just a plug and chug problem. So once you get all that into your calculator, boom, 2878.4 is your area of the triangle. We are two problems done. Any questions? Any questions? No? Okay. So I guess we'll move along. All right. Problem number three. This is the one that's going to take a little bit. Okay. The information that's given to us. Okay, information given to us is 5.2. That's a side length, so I went down here and put on the triangle, okay? So 5.2 on the triangle, 32 degrees, angle A, 78 degrees, angle B. So when you look at the information that's given to you, this is an angle side angle configuration. So we can't use the formulas that were given to us. So we need to we've got to find an additional side to be able to, and we're going to use law of sines to do that. And so I already have the law of sines set up here. with all the information on the proportion. And so what we have to do is we have to look at our triangle and say, how can I turn the information I have into side angle side? Well, you actually have two choices. You can find little side B, or you can find little side A. It doesn't matter. It's completely up to you. I think I heard you say little side B. All right, so we're going to go find little side B. All right, so we're going to put a B right here. Little B. It's a big little B, isn't it? Here we go. All right, so let's get rid of this. Okay. All right, so in order to find little side B, I got to have angle C. And so we can 180. Whoa, that's really big. 180. Take away the two angles that we have. 78. I got to grab the calculator. 180. Take away 32. Take away 78. That gives us angle C over here at 70 degrees. Okay. Let me finish that off. 70. Okay. That, oops, not what I wanted. Angle 70. That's side angle, excuse me, that is angle C, which is 70 degrees. All right, so now we can take the proportion that's right here, the second and the third fraction, and we can cross multiply, find side B, which will then give us a side angle side configuration, and we'll be able to plug that into that first formula pretty quickly. So let's go calculate angle B. All right, so that's going to be B sine 70. It's going to equal 5.2 sine of 78. And so if we divide by sine 70, B will equal, you guys go to your calculator, 5.2 sine 78 divided by sine 70, and we get 5.4 for side B. So I got 5.4 up here. All right, so all of that was just so we could use this formula right here. Not what he wanted. Okay, let's try that again. Let's go back to the front. All right, so what angle do we have on that slide? Well, let's look. We have angle B. So we need the formula that has the B in it. So let me grab that. I will do something else. Send it to my clipboard. Come back down here. Paste it. There's the formula now. This is where we are. We've already done this problem. Okay, so now we have 5.2. That's going to be side C. We have 5.4. Oopsie. Sorry. Guys did something wrong. Did anybody catch it? Yep, I put the side in the wrong place. So 5.4 is going over here. Good thing you guys caught that, because I would hate to restart the video. Thanks for saying something, guys. All right, so we have a different formula. What angle do we have? We actually have the angle A. So we go back. Thanks for catching that. Okay, we have angle A, so it's this formula. We will send it to the clipboard, come back down, boom. Got our formula. So we're going to go to the calculator now. We're going to go equals 1/2 5.4 5.2 sine, this is getting very big, of 32 degrees. You guys are going to type that in. 1/2 times 5.4 times 5.2 sine of 32. Boom. 7.4. So we have an area this time not quite as big, 7.4 units, square units. Okay, so that was a little tougher problem. That one took a little bit more work. We have one more example I'm going to show you. It is another plug and chug. This is a side triangle. Scoot this down a little bit. Over here on the right, I have the formula. It's actually two different formulas combined into one. You notice it's side because of the information that's given to us. You got a 9, 3, and an 11, all side lengths. So the first thing we have to do is this little part of the formula. We got to do this first, right here. Okay? That is take the three side lengths, 9, 3, and 11, 9, 3, 11, and divide it by 2. So in the calculator, 9 plus 3 plus 11, all divided by 2. It's 11.5. So that becomes the S value for the problem. S equals, that's the S. There's a couple different ways you can deal with this with the calculator. I just chose for you guys just to type 11.5 in. So everywhere you have an S, boom, 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 you've got to use 11.5. Making sure you have a big old square root around this. So we're now going to take the three sides, 9, 3, and 11, along with the S value that you calculated, and you're going to plug it into this formula. Looks like this. Here's the S. It's S, 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 one more S. You take your three side lengths, 9, 3, and what you can't see because it went off the screen is there's an 11 over here. Let's see if we can just write that in. There'll be a minus 11 over here. Get that all in. Get that all typed in. Hit your enter button. Got an area 11.1. That's it. That's the two different types of formulas that we will use for non-right triangles. Your homework, Delta Math, there's 20 problems. You'll have 10 problems that are basically just plug and chug, like examples 1 and 2. You got 5 problems that are finding area like example 3, where you're going to have to find an extra side length before you can put it in the formula. And then you got 5 working backwards problems with the SAS formula. I gave you a couple hints here. Pay attention to these. They'll definitely help you get it right. Hope you guys have a great Thursday. I look forward to hearing from you. It actually makes me, I look forward to having something to do when you guys reach out and ask questions. Hope you have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.